now begin our post-game press conference with head coach Ari Weidman, and we will open up for questions.
Coach, I guess to start, how would you assess the offensive play today?
It was awful. So we just talked about a slow start, which our group can't afford to have. It's just so flat, and then it was just choppy. We never got into a flow, and so got to fix that going into playing Cal State Fullerton.
And did Hawai'i do anything to surprise you in the second half? First half, you guys were still kind of in the game, and then it just kind of seemed to get away from you guys the second half.
Yeah, I thought the first quarter wasn't good, and we still were in it, but then we had a bad second. I think it was 23-5, and you can't have those empty segments, and so I think their length bothered us, and we kind of let that deter us from getting body shots and paint touches, which we rely on. And then on the flip side, their bigs can pop, and our ball screen coverage was just average, and so that's where they took advantage of us.
And kind of piggybacking off of what you said about their length bothering you guys, obviously it's not really something you can control. You can't control the size of the other team. What's kind of the remedy around that, or have you figured that out?
Yeah, I mean, I thought that we should have played with our eyes a little bit more, like shot fakes, and we tried to do a little bit more 5-out segments, but I thought we just got stagnant. And that's a team where they're good defensively, specifically on the first side of the floor and early in the shot clock. And so we had talked about all week flipping it and tilting the floor, and you've got to get it to both sides. And I don't know if we did a good job of that live. I'll watch it back in a second, but I didn't think we moved the ball well enough. And you have to make people fly around, and them adjusting to, we're attacking their closeouts, and I didn't think they had to, close out on us and scramble. They were playing out of rotation, which is things you work on. So we have to do a better job with moving the ball, sharing it.
And it looks like you guys only had about 4 turnovers in the second half, 10 in the first half. Does that actually make you make you smile a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, I think at CSUB we had 12, and so the turnover number has gone down, but you have to be able to score the ball. You can't win a game with 37 points probably, right? And so I didn't think we took care of it when they pressed us, though, against their 2-2-1. We have to get in our right spots against a press, and we turned it over, and it got a little sloppy in the first half, and so we have to do better at that. And it's just little things, and it just we just never got into a rhythm, and so that was frustrating. It was just weird.
All right, and RAD's on the knee. Is she going to be okay? I saw she came back.
Yeah, I believe she's fine.
Okay. There are no more questions. Thank you, Coach.
Thank you, guys.